Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I'm your host, Mary Ellen. This episode is a flip through Friday on a Tuesday because I have finally finished the Vanessa's Mom Journal, and I want to show you what I have wrought and flip through it, and then we will bid it a fond farewell, and then we will do one next journal, and then we will get started on what I want to do for 2023, which is using a random number generated journal making process. So let's get after it. So I have this. So I have wrapped some extras for the journal. So I'm not going to undo them because it'll be a pain to get it all wrapped up again. These are stickers. These are ATC cards, and it just in the right 2.5 by 3.5 size. She used to make these, and so I've included some of those to maybe spark some creative juices that she might have lost. This is a bunch of the fussy cut ephemera that was used in the kits, and this I think is a bunch of scrap paper, so it is. So we've got those that are going to be included and put to the side. There we are. And then here's the journal. So I am going to do a walkthrough, and I am not used to doing journal walkthroughs, so we'll see how we do. So this is a 3 signature journal. It is hand quilted by me, and there is some stitching done by me that's got some sort of silk flowers. It's got a doily on it. This is a handmade ceramic button, same on the back. One of the briefs that Vanessa gave me was to make it sort of colorful, bright, and happy. And then the spine, when I sewed the spine, I used buttons, these aren't buttons, these are beads, to go through the threads. And these beads were thrifted, and they are handmade fabric beads, and that's why I got them. So they were a bracelet, and I cut up the bracelet. And this is the rest of them are also bits and pieces from stuff that I've thrifted. The journal is tied together with some yellow sari silk, and then we open, and let me see if I can sort of find something I'll use this box maybe so you can see it a little bit better. So the 3 signatures, the first one is about flowers, the second one is bees, and then the third one is kind of about garden fruit maybe, with an emphasis maybe on strawberries and pears. So a lot of the pockets that I have made is this was a Roxy challenge. I have sort of overstuffed all of the pockets just to give her something to look at. I collected a bunch of these little plant tags, and I keep forgetting to use them in journals, and I found another one while I was on my one of my forage walks, and so I made sure that I tucked it in. So this is a thrifted piece of paper. This is from Jaff at Medieval Mirage. A lot of the newer pockets are from Rachel at Roxy Creations. This is a journal card that was I got from Cindy at Studio Lou. and a little bit of inspiration there. This is a piece of wrapping paper, I think, that I thrifted. One of the other things that she wanted was cats. She's a fan of cats, and so there is that little sticker on the top, and then just something fun to look at there. This is part of a adult coloring book that has been dyed with Easter egg dyes. This is a shaker card. This is seed pods, and they're filled with seed beads and butterflies, a little bit larger than seed beads. These beads were also thrifted off a necklace. I love these, and I love that I learned how to do these by watching Cindy at Studio Lou. I love watching her make shaker cards, and I understand why she makes them so often, because they're so much fun. Cat, Easter egg dyed paper. This is out of a book. This is another Rachel Roxy creation. This is a collection of sort of 5 papers that you can use. This was one of her weekly challenge items. More kit. So the kit, where did the kit come from? I will tell you where the kit came from because I made a note of it. Somewhere I made a note of it. I did, honest. Here it is. It is Summer's Bounty, Embellishments, Ephemera, and Fussy Cuts, the Junk Journal Studio. I got this from Etsy. And she makes huge kits. This is only a fraction of the one kit, and highly recommend, great value. Lots of cards in here, and I was sent this quill card, and I thought it would be perfect to add to this. So it's a card that I cut down, and this is just beautiful quills and bees. So I thought that would go really well there. And I got this to sort of hide the card so you get a little bit of a reveal when you take that out. Center. More stuff that's stuffed in. And her mom gifted me a bunch of old art journaling magazines. And in art journaling, they call it a page 1, where they give you inspiration, quotations, prompts, art ideas, and so I thought I would include one in there as well, just for the grins. I was going to do some lace edging, but then I realized that this was getting way too chunky to be able to put more stuff on the edge, so I stopped. Scavenger hunt. This was a bingo card that can be used wherever. I got this, I think, as part of a newsletter from a nature spot, a little bit of perfume, and then this is also from another sort of journaling spot, also from Jaff at Medieval Mirage. And then this is just a little pocket, and I put in a couple of tags that were from the kit. Another flower page. Pocket. This is some paper that I handmade myself, and it's got flower petals on it. And then another lovely journaling card here. Fill each day with joy. And I thought that was sort of a bright, daisy flowery kind of page. Let's see, what is this? Oh yeah, so this flips down, which is kind of fun, and then I put a pocket. Then this is another journaling card that's topped with a flower, and this is another technique that I learned from Cindy at Studio Lou. I essentially copied 4 or 5 really great ideas or things that I love watching her make and seeing them in her journals, and this is one of them. This is another one, and this is just a button card. So this is, the print is from the Fairy, the Digital Fairy, the Fairy Digital, nope. Graphics Fairy. Wow, that was a long journey mentally. And so just printed that out, backed it, and then sewed on a couple of buttons that are from the dollar store. Some more of the dyed with Easter egg dye paper. And then this is a top that I didn't want to cut off, and so I just folded it down. And it's got a sweet little rabbit and owl backside of that. Another pocket that's full of stuff. Another Rachel at Roxy Creation pocket that's got the ephemera that is above this line, so it sort of adds as part of the keep. This is a tag from the kit. I will just gonna do that. This is essentially why I have these rings. So I can, hope you're all still in view. There we are. So this also came from another one of the magazines, and the inspiration for the form was a cassette. And so that's why we have the two holes, and anybody who is too young to know what a cassette is, Google it. And for everybody else, isn't this a great idea? Love it, love the holes. I'm gonna do this in this order. There we are. And then this is this is where she talks about creating the cassette journal. It's another page. And then we have a flip that has got this is another fussy cut from the kit. And so we are on to segment 2, or at least signature 2, which is bees. This is a what do we call them? Echo dyed paper that I made, and this is a, what is this? This is geranium. It goes in here. Fits along, and that's another geranium there. And this is a piece of wallpaper. It's got some willows on it. It's a belly band, and inside the belly band we have a beehive tag that's got lots of frillies to it. We have 3 cat matches, and we have this card, which is something that I made, a journaling card that I made with last summer with Cindy at Studio Lou, Pink Odd Bird, and the main host, golly, I can't remember her name. I can't remember her name. Anyways, so it was a camp, and every day you did something new, and I think this prompt might have been either mason cards or texture. And so it just looks like a jar of honey. And so it seemed a perfect thing to include. And also I can use these beads to sort of hang out the edge, as I can use these to hang out the edge, which was the whole point. There we are. Yellow piece of paper, ephemera from the kit, and there should be a card in here, and there is. Down there. This is coffee dyed paper that has been splashed with watercolor. This corner is, what does this come from? So the idea of using cross stitch comes from Cindy Studio Lou. Wasn't kidding when I said I copied everything that she does. And I think the corners come from Wendy's Journaling Adventure, where she did pairs of these, and she did much more elaborate decorating. This is actually a playing card that fit perfectly with one of the pieces of ephemera, and this is just a little quote page. And that's an up tuck there. Some more blank pages. I've left a lot of this blank and undecorated because of the stuff that I am giving as, ephemera and things to do, so that she has places where she can journal, or she can do collage or whatever. This is a matchbook with some pieces in it. I am not gonna lie, I really love matchbooks as a journaling piece. This is another from Rachel at Roxy Creation, and this is just a tall journal. Can I get it back in? I think I can. There we are. Oops. Yep. There we are. This is a piece of tissue that came from a book, and it is coffee dyed, then sort of stained with paint, and then I've splashed it with some gold ink. Oh yes, okay, so this is the middle of the page, and this is a bee stamp that I carved myself. And I thought, do I have it here? I do. And here's the stamp. I know we're getting sidetracked, but just to prove the point. And this is just a piece of sort of like that soft carvable stuff that you can get in an art store. And I found a lovely image of a bee, transferred it, carved it, and then I stamped a bunch of cards. And so I'm going to include that. So that comes out nicely. Put that in there. I suppose I could put a little doodad something on there. Oh, we'll worry about that later. Another center, some flowers, another echo dyed card, and these are daisies and ferns. And this is just a small sheet. This is another full to brimming pocket. And so here is one piece from the bee journal. Second piece, this is a flip up and flip down journaling spot. And then this is another journaling spot. And then just a fun bee spot. I'm going to do it in that order. I think that will be a little bit nicer. There we are. More page. Large journaling card from the kit. Oh yes, and here's this was an old art book that I had where I was sketching a bird. She's got an image on the back as well for fun and grins. From the kit. So this is stuck down this way. This is a postcard with a cat on it. This is an empty envelope. I suppose I should put something in there, but again, I am leaving her some places to be able to fill it up herself. Just a slip card in there. And this is a piece of tissue paper that has a wax stamp on it. I'd like to do some more of those because I think that was really, really fun and different. Side tuck, this one is also from the Graphics Fairy, and this is Snaps, but it's got a cat on it, which is fun. Kind of a tall journal card from one of the recent Roxy's Weekly Challenge. This is a playing card that's got some cats on it. Another overstuffed pocket. This is also something from Rachel at Roxy Creation. Put that in there. Oops, 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 oops. And just some more cards of this isn't that. Backside of the wallpaper. And this is the end of signature 2. Then last signature is also from the commercial, Summer's Bounty by the Junk Journal Studio. And this is the embellishments, ephemera, and fussy cuts. And this is the 3rd page. And you can see how this is sort of a fruit and birds kind of theme. This is a jelly printed paper. This is a 4-way piece, sort of it's a woven. So I've got bits that fit in on each side. This is an insert from Daphne's Diary that's got a strawberry theme. This is an image from Cindy at Studio Lou. Another card, or a card and envelope from Rachel's Roxy Creation. Another pussycat, another little pussycat, and another little pussycat on top of that. I think she is so sweet, and it goes so nicely with that red. More ephemera. This is a library card, and with the name of the kit, Summer's Bounty. And this is, I think, another card from the kit that is backed with coffee dyed paper that has been splashed with some watercolor. And this is just a piece of lace that is perfect for tag toppers. Sideways tuck. This has got the little T tag with one of the T's. Each bag comes with a little quote on it. And these two are little pussycats. So Abyssinian and a kitten. So put them in like that. More Rachel at Roxy Creation. There we are. And then this is the tag topper is a couple of leaves. Once again, purely copied by Cindy at Studio Lou. But that turned out kind of fun because it's like the leaves of a pear. Another belly band that is with paint chips, pussycat, and then this has got a little pocket in it, and I put a bookmark and a couple of other bits and pieces. This is a flip up card that has got journaling tips, and then this as a journaling card. With all my heart, I so want to put googly eyes in there. It is inappropriate, but I feel like googly eyes would be a great addition. So watch this space, because I have found my googly eyes and I am prepared to use them. That's that one done, I think. Yep, okay. And then this is a flip out. This is another lovely little journaling spot and a nice low pocket there. And then this is tucked in. This also comes from, I think, Cindy at Studio Lou, where it is a paint swatch. Love the paint swatch. I love that as an idea. And now I've got to get it back in here, and it just matches the paper perfectly. Come on, over here. And we're at the center. Okay, so we've got 3 centers now. Here's another matchbook, and then inside there is a piece of acetate, and I have wrapped it with, you know, the washi tape that comes in the little stamp sizes. So I've done that, so she's got some washi tape stamps. This is a piece of highly painted abstract paper that I did at Christmas time, and it is on the back of a fairly heavy-duty paper bag. And so that's just pops in there, just like that. And just, oh, and the other thing I wanted to say is there is a company called Kitty, Kitta, I think, that actually sends out their washi tape in this way, i.e. it is in a little matchbook size. And I love that as a way of being able to send washi tape. And here is the second part of that needlework corner tuck. Another pocket. This is an envelope that is double-sided. It is image from Roxy Creation, and then here is the Italian inside. I'm now going to get it tucked back in. Heavens to Murgatroyd, which way was it going? Must have been this way. Oh, this is why you never take things apart once you get them together. There we are. There, wow, that was a lot. This is another little envelope that has got journaling space in it. Here, another one of the blank tags, or at least one of the blank pages from the kit that is backed on to butterflies. This is from Louisa Heinzel. She had I don't know, like a 5,000 or 8,000 subscriber giveaway, and she sent out a free digital, and this is, or the pocket is one of the free digitals, and this goes in it as well. Pops in. Oh, I do not like it when, there we are. Can't go in. So this is just some journaling space. And this is one of the cards that I did from last year's iCAD. Index card a day. It's 60 days of doing index cards. And I know that because I stamped it with 53. So this is card number 53. Butterflies, and so this has got a whole page of butterflies. Some more peaches. Tail end. This is what is your most controversial food opinion, and just something fun to tuck in here and read. This is another iCAD. This is a card number 59, also butterflies. This is another envelope and journal card from Jaff at Medieval Mirage with a little spot to tuck in, just like that. There you go. There. And another pocket from the kit, card from the kit, and this is a journaling card 100% from Cindy at Studio Lou. And I love that she does these kind of toppers. She just uses, she's a spinner, and this is locks from a sheep, and she has hand dyed them, and they are just gorgeous. Love them, love them, love them. And just a beautiful tactile way of embellishing a card. This is a dictionary page that is covered with tissue paper, and that is by Rhonda without an H. That's where that idea comes from. The second part of the strawberries, a library card envelope, and this is, I think, just it's a tuck spot and a journaling space. And this is, I like these double ones as well. They're kind of fun. And that's just another, it's an ATC card, but it uses the Tim Holtz ink shape as a way to get the card shape, which I think is fun. And this is Kat. She hit the dish of red paint, which I think is funny, because what cat doesn't do that? And then that is the end. So there's a pocket here, and there's a pocket at the front there. And then we just tie this up, just like that. And the next person to untie it, hopefully, is, well, it's either gonna be Vanessa or Vanessa's mom. And there we are. And like I say, most of the kit, here's the stuff that will all go with it. And then most of this kit is Summer's Bounty from the Junk Journal Studio. So thanks so much for watching. Thank you so much for all of the support that you have given me. Even if you don't think you've given me any support, you 100% have, one way or another, to get me to the end of this journal. We have one more journal to do. It should be fairly small. I'm gonna get right on it, start right now. Not right now, but I mean shortly. And then after that, we will have a year of random number generated journal making. So thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment if you like the journal. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. Thanks so much, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.